everybody. Welcome back to the JK But Gay Show. We are back, and we are excited to talk about masculinity today because last season we talked about machismo and how it affected us growing up. But today we're going to talk about how it affects us now and how it affects our community. But yeah, hi, Jake.
Hello, Kendrick.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
You look very masked today.
Mask for mask today.
Sometimes I've worn hats on the show.
I've never worn a hat.
Jake has never worn a hat, but we are recording at a time when we just didn't have time to get haircuts. And so
your girls are busy, y'all.
Right, we're giving you very mask for mask today.
We are.
In honor of our episode. But yeah, are you excited to talk about this?
In honor of our episode is crazy.
I know. Are you excited to talk about this?
I am.
You're one of the most masculine people I know. I lied. I'm starting off.
I was about to say. I was like, now you lying already. Lying on the first 10 seconds of the episode.
I know.
I feel like you're very mad. Oh, maybe not.
What about me is mask?
That.
Wow. You're not funny.
I was just waiting for him to come at me.
No, I'm asking you. What about that was going to lead me into my question.
Oh, what about you is I think you have a lot of masculine features.
Damn, you said
like
you big boned. Like what?
No, like your being.
My physique.
Your physique. There you go.
Okay.
I was saying physicality. I was like, that's not the right word. Physique.
Yeah.
Your physique
Let's
is
not sound smart. Let's be smart. And then sorry.
Who is it? There was like a thing. Anyways, I think it was like Roger said something, and I was like, that's not a word.
Yeah.
But it was given that right
Yeah.
now. But I'll just be myself. Your physique for sure.
Okay.
I think that's all.
That's it. What about my love of sports?
Yes. I see. I forget about like
I'm Sporty Spice.
You're definitely sporty. You're definitely Sporty Spice.
Yeah.
I'm
But
more
even
Baby
then,
Spice.
I lean to feminine sports. Like I don't like.
Yeah, you're
like,
softball.
I watch softball a lot. I watch college softball. I watch track, but I prefer to watch the women run than the men.
Yeah, like Sha'Carri.
Yeah. Sha'Carri.
Yeah.
You're okay.
Sha'Carri.
You're okay.
Yeah. No, Sha'Carri. But so you're definitely love of sports. I'm trying to think of what else, like what makes somebody masculine.
That's why I'm asking you this.
Right.
That's why I'm asking you this. Like, what is it that we see in ourselves that makes us masculine?
Right. I think like the sports, your protection.
Oh, okay.
Like the way you protect not just your husband, but like
Everybody.
me, Roger. Like when you have that built into you.
Right. Protective spirit.
Yes. Very that.
Which is funny though too, because I feel like that you think that's masculine.
So that's a question that I also think.
Because when people say mama bear, right? It's like, is that masculine?
Right.
But mine's not mama bear.
What do you think yours is? What do you mean?
Mine is more like, I think mine is more of a masculine thing than it is like mama bear. I don't see y'all as my children. I see y'all as...
No, yeah.
All these bitches are my sons.
No, we don't talk about her.
Right. But I don't know. I was just wondering that because I didn't know what things I do that make me more masculine.
Yeah.
It's interesting that you say that though, because for me, the idea of masculine, and one thing I will say as we're starting this episode is that you're going to hear a lot of contradictions because like any gay Latino man in this world, we have a lot of toxic masculinity built in that we're trying to constantly deconstruct. And you heard in our episodes previously with our guests, if you haven't seen them, they both talk about having to deconstruct, or the two folks that we've had besides our husbands, Jose Angel and Eric, they both talk about having to deconstruct that and wanting to be more feminine and wanting to be more themselves. So you'll hear a lot of that. You'll hear a lot of the contradictions that we have as we're talking about this, but we're learning, we're growing, and we're talking about these things.
And we realize that first and foremost.
Right.
Denial.
But what I was going to say though, is that for me, when it comes to masculinity, I associate that with how I look physically.
Yes. And that's what first came to my mind.
And the reason why I say that is because I know that physiologically, a man's body is able to do things that a woman's body isn't by appearance, right? But I do think there's things that women, I think the female body is much more fascinating to me than the male body.
Oh, yes.
And they are able to tolerate way more than we're able to tolerate.
I was literally about to say that.
But
like,
I'm talking about the way
pain tolerance.
Yeah, I'm talking about the growth, right? Like
like broad shoulders.
Or
broad
even
chest,
even the ability for things to grow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
About certain muscles to grow. That's
biologically,
that is something that is physiologically. I think that's the word, right?
Same thing. Yeah.
It's not the same thing, but
no, but like biology, or like I'm saying like in general, like You're saying like the features itself.
Correct, which is the physiology. But you're saying biologically we're able to grow
Correct.
that way.
Yeah, like based on our hormones and
Right.
all of the stuff that goes not behind the scenes, but
Behind the scenes.
I'm in show mode, not healthcare mode today.
Yeah. When are you the most masculine?
Um,
You're like, I topped once.
I really don't even know how to come back from that. Like, when I think I have to say, probably at the gym,
Okay, same.
but like, it's almost like who doesn't, right? Like, who doesn't feel masculine at the gym?
Maybe.
I always wonder that about that, like in general, though. Like, does everybody feel masculine at the gym? Like, even females?
No. I don't know. I wouldn't think
Right?
so.
Like, so to answer your question, that's where I feel most masculine.
Okay.
Elsewhere, I mean, a barbershop.
Because you're forced to be, right?
Yeah.
You're so that brings that
Which is sorry, didn't mean to cut you off,
No.
but which is weird because like my barber, I know he has a gay sibling, and so he like does
Right.
not care. I also know like the other people in the shop also other barbers don't really care either.
right.
But there's something about it. Like, I don't know if it's like I feel like I have to, or if it makes me feel more safe, which is probably what it is.
Right.
Like, I'm going to act I'm going to act that way in order to make me feel safe.
Right. That's the same way. Same for me too.
Yeah.
I will always, for me, when I'm not acting like myself and trying to act more masculine, it's
Yeah.
for safety reasons and safety reasons only.
Right. Where do you feel most masculine?
I feel most masculine in the gym. Probably at work. I try to hide it a lot because it can prevent me from.
You try to hide your femininity.
Mhm.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't always work.
Yeah.
I mean, I lead the pride group, so it's a little hard. But it's where I feel like I'm gonna be punished the most. I could
Oh.
possibly be punished the most, and it has nothing to do with where I work, and everything to do with the way that I perceive my growth at work and me being my true self.
Do you ever think like you haven't been given something because you weren't masculine? Do you
No.
ever, or
No, it's just so deeply programmed from when I was younger.
yeah,
that
like
it's
in
so-
the culture itself.
right. I'm trying to constantly undo it.
Yeah. Do you ever feel like you have to present more masculine in order to get what you want or to like be taken seriously?
Yes.
Or
At work?
interesting. Both work, general,
In
wherever
general,
you
in general,
work
no.
and play.
In general, no. I've said this a lot in last season, but I am constantly being my
yeah.
true self to kind of give it a middle finger to the way that I was when I was younger, trying
Yeah.
to prevent myself from being fully who I am. And that's when I truly have found myself being the most masculine, is when I'm able to fully let go. Because then the things that are happening are natural, and the things that I'm doing are natural and not me trying to present as a masculine person.
Got it. But like, and at work, it is very much that. Like
It's-
you feel like you have to be masculine
In certain
order to be
spaces,
taken-
yes.
Interesting.
In certain spaces, not around women, but around men that I work with, yes. And it has nothing to do, like I said, it has nothing to do with my job. It just happens to be
Right.
like I don't know these people,
The items
and
that are
so
like,
I don't want that to be a reason why they don't see me in a certain position, right? I think a lot of times
Yeah.
gays, we've said this before, gays are sort of treated as the personality hires, but I'm like trying to constantly not try to do that. But
right.
what do you think is the most feminine about you? Everything, existing. He's like, I just breathe right now.
I
took
there
a
it
breath.
is. I'm like, no, I feel like, I mean, and I'm proud of like how I present myself, but I feel like sometimes like I present myself as being feminine. Like I come off as feminine.
Sometimes, only
Just
on the
sometimes.
weekends. Only on the weekends. No, I think you're much more.
Just any day that ends in Y.
I think you do present yourself very feminine. Naturally.
Right.
I do think you become less feminine the more someone gets to know you.
Say that one more time. I become less feminine?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Because when you're first meeting someone, you're always talking like this.
Like, oh my God,
Go
hi,
back to our
how
last two
to meet-
episodes and
nice
see
to
him when he
meet
meets
you.
someone new, and he's like, oh, and I'm like, girl, you don't talk like that.
Do you think I changed my voice?
I think you're just trying to show that you're welcoming, and it's authentic. But I think you're trying to
Yeah.
make someone feel comfortable.
That's really interesting that you say that because like why is it that we feel more welcome when we have like a softer, more feminine voice rather than a masculine voice? Like, what if I had a deep ass voice?
Is
And
that
then it
what
was
you're
like,
doing though? I was considering it like you were trying to make them feel comfortable being gay. Like you're in a safe
but
space.
so even if I'm at work though, like if it's not with the work,
Yeah,
I mean, even if,
you did it with everybody.
exactly. That's like it doesn't matter who they are. Like I will be that way
Yeah.
as far as like being more soft.
Fake.
Not. I'm getting it, y'all. No, but you're right. Like I do have that like higher pitch.
I think it's more welcome. You
The welcoming
you elongate
aspect.
your vowels a lot.
That's some deep ass shit right there.
Why?
I've never realized that.
Yeah. It's a lot of this.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be so self-conscious about that
Why?
now. I don't know. Like,
And you used to do that to me. You used to speak like that to me.
and now I'm like, what the fuck do you want?
And now you're like, huh?
Like that cat.
I'm like, girl, you do not talk this way.
Do you know the cat I'm talking about?
No.
Oh my god, I was just sending you where the cat's like, huh? No. Anyways, what about yourself? Like, what part of yourself do you find most feminine?
Probably my walk
Yes.
or the way I talk. I don't know. I think with the show, I've been thinking about the way I talk, and I'm like, I don't sound as feminine as I thought I did.
Yes.
But I also learned to love my voice over the last year because of the show.
Same.
Yeah,
I used to
which
think
is good. It's refreshing.
Yeah, I used to think I had a huge accent.
You do,
I do, but I'm much
but
more.
you're not ashamed of it anymore.
No,
Me either.
and it's not, and it's more like
Not ashamed. It's almost. I know this sounds weird. It's not ashamed. You're just self-conscious about it. Which
Yes.
I know you're gonna be like, that's the same thing, and they probably are.
I think there's a huge difference.
Okay.
Because like the ashamed,
I don't know what it is, but there's a huge difference.
no, the shame part is like I don't want that to happen at
Right,
all. Whereas the self-conscious is like it's gonna happen and I'm okay with it, but like if I don't see it, I
It's
don't hear
others'
it.
reaction that I'm worried about.
Yes, it's much less of me, and that's something where I am at now as an individual and as a gay individual. Like I don't care what other people think of me, and that's why like I'll show up. Okay. In the sense of femininity,
Yeah.
like I'll show up as myself. I do
Always.
I do care what people think of me.
Oh, but you're actually one of the most free gay men I know.
Yeah.
You are.
Oh my god.
I don't know if you've had a choice.
I think because of the way I was brought. Well, I think it was my coming out.
Same thing. It's a middle finger to
You-
others.
You guess? Can you guess who?
Look right there in the camera and tell us who.
I really think it was because of the way not the way I came out, but what happened when I came out with my mom.
Yeah.
That tension with my mom early on, I was able to get through it because I got to the point with therapy and things of that nature of like getting to the point of like, it's not me, it's you.
Yeah.
And now that's how I am with everybody else. It's not me, it's you. Like if you don't like me because I show up super feminine, or if I'm in, and I'm gonna relate it to work a lot
I
because
was
I
gonna
think
say that's where it comes out, right?
that's where it comes out a lot. As far as the femininity of myself, but also like what I wear, I like wearing bright clothes. Like I will wear a bright ass shirt.
Bright ass yellow. I mean orange hat on right now.
I
Mírame a huevo.
but I love.
You know what that means?
No.
Mírame a huevo means like look
Look
at
at my
me no
balls?
No. This is why you need to learn Spanish. Mírame
I
a
don't know,
huevo
like-
means like look at me no matter what. A huevo means like no
Oh,
matter
a
what.
huevo. I got it.
It's the same thing. No, you're right. It's
Like
the same word.
like an egg.
It's the same word.
That's what I thought. That's
But
why I
Mírame a
literally
huevo means like look at me no matter what.
Yeah, and so like that's where it comes from as far as like that growth I did as an individual with my mother. Like where we are now is my mom and I are close now, and like we love each other. Like there's nothing's wrong, right? But like the way
Your mom's gonna be like, yeah, there is. He's so gay. I wish he'd
like,
stop being so
"Oh,
gay.
this if she ever called me the F word, all of us and I can't say it now.
Right.
But if she ever called me I'd be like, whoa, hold up. No, but
I'm gonna get her to call you a like just to do a voicemail.
absolutely not.
She'd be like, Jake, you're a fucking
And then I'm gonna hear you in the background.
right. I don't laugh like that, bitch.
I just wanted to have like a little cackle. But yeah, no, really, like with that growth as an individual with my mother, I'm like, no, it's you. And then like maybe it has also helped because we are where we are now.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, all right, like if it's that other individual that has a problem with me, that is their problem. If they get past it, awesome. If they don't, I couldn't care less. Like that's just how I am at this point. And that's why I will show up as myself wherever I go. Granted, I understand. I do change my voice sometimes. I do change my mannerisms sometimes. But I think that
I don't
is
think
a
you change your
safety.
mannerisms, do you? Oh, you're saying in certain spaces for
Yes,
safety purposes.
Yeah, for safety purpose, very much safety purposes. Like if I go barber, right? And that's a horrible example because like it's not that I don't feel safe, but I think there's like a
No, but
huge
there's a huge question mark about who's around
me.
and what they're doing. My
Right.
barber has like outed me like to other people. Like,
What do you mean?
It sounds bad, but like while I'm sitting there waiting for a haircut, he'll ask me something that indicates that I'm gay.
Like out loud.
Mhm.
How's that make you feel? Not me being therapist. How does that make you feel?
I think he's trying to include me in the conversation, but he doesn't realize the safety concerns that comes with it.
Got it. Got it.
I don't think he's doing it maliciously.
Yeah.
I think he's just like, oh, we're talking about women. What about you?
What about you?
Right.
Not getting paid?
Right. I think he does that. And then so I have to like automatically go into defense mode. And like, but I always say something really, really smart back. Like I always like clap back. Because I need everybody in the room to know that if they're gonna come this way, I'm coming back.
Yeah. Like don't cover me.
I gotta hold my ground, stand my ground, and be like, look, this at least we're okay to talk about this, but let everybody in this room know that I'm not one to play with.
Is that because like you don't want to be seen differently because you're gay though?
Yeah, I don't want them to think that I'm that they can say some shit to me just because I'm gay. That I'm not gonna do
got
anything.
it. Okay. I got it. I thought it was more of like they were gonna try to do something because you're gay rather than what you're saying.
No. They think
it.
that they can pull a fast one over me because I'm gay. No.
Yeah. Which I'm like,
Right.
This brain works just as probably faster
Right.
than theirs.
Because we're trying to
first and foremost.
Right.
When we're so self-aware.
Do you think people see you more feminine than you actually are?
Yes.
How so?
I think a lot of people, based on the way I walk, the way I talk, my mannerisms also.
Everything.
I'm like, let me just put some makeup on.
Right.
No, but I do think people think that like I come off more masculine. I mean, I don't even have to correct myself at this point.
Right.
But people
are laughing. They're like, wait, press pause. Let me finish laughing.
People think I come off super feminine, but. What was the question again?
That was it.
Right? Like if people think I come up. Yeah, but I mean like I couldn't care less.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
No.
Right?
No.
Like,
I think for me, I think people think that they put a blanket over gay men in general and they don't understand the fluidity of all of it because I feel like my gender expression, if that's what this is, right? Or my masculinity or my femininity is very fluid.
Right.
Very fluid. In certain spaces, it's very fluid. Like I'm a full blouse.
Explain what a blouse means.
A femme top.
What is a femme top?
I love that though. I
love it too. Like
I just
have you in my phone as like it's just like the emoji of a blouse.
Yeah.
That's your name.
Yeah, it's just like or like the maple leaf with the top sign.
That's the name of my phone.
Yeah.
What about do you ever feel like you have to be like the breadwinner at home? Like what is that dynamic like for yourself?
No. Not at all.
Yeah. I feel like as gay individuals, we are able to break that.
Right.
In the sense of masculinity and how it has because I do
That's
feel
toxic masculinity.
Right, because I do feel like growing up that was a thing.
Right.
But I also grew up in a household which I know I've talked
you
about.
came from the opposite, right?
Right. I grew up like I think I mentioned that last season, right? Yeah. Yeah, like my mom was
new folks.
My mom was a breadwinner like growing up through like from what I can remember.
Right.
And also adding that with being gay, like it don't fucking bother me.
Right. No, it does. That's never really bothered me.
But I think also like within the Latino community, I think that's a huge machismo item.
Right.
As far as
my mom and dad were both professionals, and
Yeah.
they both
Yeah.
brought in they both worked, and it was like a full thing. I think that's why, because it was always 50-50 with them. They were really like focused on that.
Yeah. So I know you're talking about like your fluidity, and I think like the gender expression is exactly what this is. When or who are you usually around when you feel it happen the most?
So something I was thinking about, I am much more masculine, and I present myself and try to present myself more masculine when I'm speaking Spanish than I am when I'm speaking English. It's weird. It's weird. I don't think I speak to you in Spanish, but I automatically assume that if I'm speaking to someone in Spanish, that they're going to have a little bit more of toxic masculinity in them because of my upbringing. That I won't speak Spanish. I won't like.
What if it's
fluctuate my voice.
what if it's a female?
Same thing.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's a preconceived notion in my head that there's
Interesting.
more sort of homophobia
In the Latino
in
community.
someone that I'm speaking Spanish to.
I want you to like speak Spanish real quick.
I know. Hola. No, but you'll notice that I'll sort of, when I'm saying something, I'll speak down here, and I'll just try to leave my voice very monotone. It was really interesting because when we went to Spain, in Spain people are really feminine, like they're open. It's a really open society.
Yeah.
And so I had to
love
catch
that.
myself trying to do the opposite of like, let me not sound like I'm boring and like really monotone. But yeah, with the Latino community, I catch myself constantly, or speaking Spanish, I constantly catch myself trying to be less feminine.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think my voice changes
Well, you don't speak Spanish.
in general?
What
I
do you mean?
Yeah, like in general, like
I told you after a while, you stop elongating your vowels.
this is Have you ever?
Oh, you know what it really does? When you're talking on the phone, you sound like a trucker on the phone. Like
not me.
the very first time, that you called me on the phone, I was like, "Who is this man? This a man, Mari?" I literally was like, "Who is this on the other side of the phone?" You sound very masculine, very deep on the phone.
I do not.
It's a very monotone. Like you're only gonna get like, I want to answer the questions that you have, and that's it.
That's a millennial in me.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do you want to?
But on FaceTime, you're yourself.
I'm more like I'm able to.
You know what I think it is? I think it's the same voice, but I think when I'm able to see you, your mannerisms are much more gay than your voice is.
Oh, okay.
So even the way you
So
speak,
you're just calling me gay.
yeah, you're just a big old. That's why you started. That's why you started a show,
The JK Bagay.
the JK Bagay show, about this.
I'm trying to think like how I answer like. Bueno.
It's very. Let me get what you need and then
get off this phone.
And get off the phone.
It's probably because like I'm very much like my husband. Like I don't necessarily like talking on the phone that much.
Yeah, me either.
It's a very millennial thing, I will
Yeah.
say. But like now I'm thinking about it, like I've never noticed that about myself. Like, hello?
You're gonna answer the phone.
Oh,
Yeah, you see?
oh my God. Hello?
Yeah.
People are gonna be like, ooh.
Ooh, Master Mass.
Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in today. We hope you're enjoying the episode just as much as we love to film it. If you are new here, please subscribe to our channel and follow us on all platforms. We're at JK But Gay. You can take a moment to pause this episode right here to go subscribe and follow us. And without further ado, let's get back to the episode.
Cool. All right. We are back, and we wanted to talk a little bit about how masculinity affects our community, the gay community.
Yes.
I think it's really important we talk about this because there's a lot of sort of discourse and back and forth. One thing I wanted to mention, though, about the gay community is that I love a fag scent. I love it. Not yours. You sound like you're squealing, but normally I love a fag scent.
Not Mickey Mouse.
No, no, but I'm kidding. To me, I love a fag scent because to me, and for those of you who don't know, a fag scent is the gay voice, right? When you can hear someone and tell that they're gay. I love it because to me, it signifies that someone is really confident. There is the most confidence to me when someone is able to truly be themselves.
Yeah. No, very much that.
And I love when someone is talking, or like if you can't really tell and then you meet them, or you like talk to them on the phone and then they have like a really high pitched voice. I'm like,
did that happen with me?
Melting. No, because you looked like a when I met you. When I first saw you, I was like,
and then I fucked up your photo.
And then you like turned it up even more, and I'm like, oh my God. And then you're like, hi.
Oh my God, yes.
How are you? And I'm like, oh my God. It's like ringing in my ear.
Away from me. Tell me how you really feel.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna talk like this now.
And
I feel like that's how now that you say that, I can't stop thinking about that. Like, how do I answer the phone?
that's how you answer the phone.
Hello?
Yeah. Which is funny
What's
because
up?
usually people sound gayer on the phone.
Oh my gosh, like those TikToks where it's like, I left a message and it's like, how you think you sound? Hey, I'll be there in 5 minutes.
Right.
How you
Hey
really
girl,
sound?
I'll be there in 5 minutes.
That's how I feel like I sound.
Right.
I think maybe that's some like internalized homophobia thing that I have going on.
Probably.
Because like now that I think about it, that's how I feel like I sound over the phone. So maybe I lower my voice intentionally.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're just gonna let that settle there for right now.
Yeah. No, but I think in our community, I feel like I do think there's a resurgence, especially with the younger generations.
Yeah.
That are more accepting of a more feminine person.
Right. Right.
It's femboy era.
I still think that there's a lot of
Oh, absolutely.
that
Absolutely.
sounds what's the word?
It's anti-fem.
Anti-fem, right? Like, I feel like a lot of gays are like, you have to be, or they're more attracted to masculinity,
Right.
rather than femininity.
Right.
And I'm just like, get the fuck over it.
Does it matter to you?
Honestly, no.
For
I
me-
don't think it does.
For me, it does, only because, like I mentioned, someone who's more feminine or in touch with their femininity tells me that they're confident.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I thought you were talking like the masculinity part.
Both.
Yeah, no, as it relates to the masculinity, sure. Like, I mean, I can look at someone and like say like that person's attractive, and they can present very masculine. It is what it is.
Whatever that means.
Right. But I also can say like someone who may not, quote unquote, may not present masculine can also be very much the very same attraction.
Right.
Or like I can think that they're attractive just as much as someone on the other, on like their counter.
I don't think I've ever seen you be attracted to someone who's more feminine.
Like, explain what you mean by that, because I think I know what you mean by that.
What do you mean?
Like, what do you?
Someone who's completely in touch with their femininity, confident in their femininity.
Yeah, but like, what do you mean? Because I have a feeling I know what you're saying.
What do you mean? I don't mean anything by that. I'm just telling you that's what it is.
No, but like, I think because like we'll like share with each other, like, damn, this person's fucking like hot, and
Right.
like they're usually, probably all the time, they're muscular, very broad shoulders, like things like that. That's how
We do
thought
that
about it.
We exchange very masculine people, but when we
Yes.
talk about someone that we respect and that we like think is really great,
Yeah.
it's usually a feminine person.
Yes. Oh
That's an
wait,
example.
I think I confused like what you were saying at the first part.
What do you mean?
Because I thought you were saying that like you haven't seen me be attracted to a feminine
I haven't
person.
seen you lust over someone feminine.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah, but besides
I
that,
really like him.
you can't say you lust over him. We're trying to have him on the show. Both of them?
I'll bleep him out.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Y'all, and I was gonna be like, join the Patreon, you'll find out who I talk about. No, I'm just kidding. We ain't got one yet. But I think also, like, as it relates to the gay community, I do think that a lot of individuals tend to only be attracted to masculine individuals rather than feminine individuals.
Right.
But I think you're spot on in saying, like, I completely agree with you. Someone who's more feminine, to me also, like, I'm like, oh, that person is confident. I know we talk about that like on previous episodes too.
Yeah.
Like someone who can walk out with, wearing a dress or wearing whatever they want, like that confidence, there's something sexy about it.
Right.
And
For
like,
me,
I don't.
when someone doesn't show their full masculine or feminine side, I think they're hiding something.
Could it just be that they're like could it just be like the internalized homophobia though?
Yes, but it could also be that that's how they are. But because I'm
Oh,
trying
got
to
it.
constantly decondition myself and unpack what it means to be feminine and to be masculine,
Yeah.
I'm constantly thinking that instead of like it being that that's just how they are.
Yeah.
So it's like this constant battle, right, in your mind
Yeah.
of trying to figure out what is the right, how is someone supposed to act?
Yeah.
Because like, what does that even mean? What does it
Right.
mean for someone to act masculine?
Right. Because like all the things that we've talked about right now, or the things that I've said really are the presenting side of everything, rather than like if someone has like very feminine mannerisms or doing makeup, or I'm trying to think like what does it mean when someone's more feminine than masculine?
For me, I just love the voice. I love
the
a accent.
The
I
accent.
love a accent.
Ooh.
When I hear it, I'm just like, oh, that's beautiful. I like when it's someone who looks more. I'm talking about physically. They look like more masculine, and you
then
hear
they
them
come.
speak, and you're like, ooh, hey sister. I love it. I
something
love.
very inappropriate, but I'll leave it.
What were we gonna say?
Me clenching my hole.
Even if you have a accent, he's still gonna bottom for you. It doesn't. He does not take the top role ever in his life.
I do. That's when I feel most masculine. I'm totally joking.
We're about to unpack the fuck
I'm
out of
totally
that.
joking. I could no. So whatever. Sorry. I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm gay.
Do you feel like when it comes to your masculinity and your femininity, do you feel like you are judged more by straights or by gays?
Gays?
Why?
I think because I think we're like kind of conditioned to do that.
But straight people are too.
Yes, yeah. But I don't know. Like
I think the same thing. I think it's gays, but I think I care more about what gay people think than I do what straight people think.
that's exactly what I was thinking about. Like I think whether it's because we care more about them or if like we're around them more.
We're around them more, and
That's
we
why I
care
think
most
that.
about them, about what they have to say about us. Like straight people are always going to have some opinion about us,
And then we're like,
right? But it always comes worse from your own community.
yes.
It's always going to come worse from your own community.
I feel like that's in general.
Yeah.
Like that. Yes,
Latino side too,
right.
It's the same thing,
It could be like a straight Latino male,
right?
who thinks that also like we're judging the fuck out of you, but
Yeah,
they care more about what their other like compa cares or is saying about them.
Have you
Whatever
ever
that
had
means.
someone? Have you ever had someone tell you? Have you ever had someone tell you that you're not like other gay guys? No, right? Because you're super gay. I don't mean that as like a dig, but like,
I think they say it because I'm super gay.
dang. They're like, you're not like other gay guys. You're a real homosexual.
Silly trick.
Really?
I mean, I've heard it very rarely.
I've heard it at work,
And
it
it's
made
usually
me feel.
there.
It made me feel awful
Why?
because someone said you're not like other gay men at work, and it made me feel really bad because I'm like, am I hiding myself? Am I
Oh.
not? Even though it had way more to do about them than it did me. In my head, I'm like, am I hiding myself? Because I'm not ashamed of my community at all.
At
And
all.
don't want to ever feel
Yeah.
like because that's not a win.
Right.
Me being told that you're not like other gays is not a win.
It's not. I
gays
actually
that
think
think
it's the complete opposite.
Yeah, if gays, there are a lot of gays that love to say that, right? We've talked about this in the show.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of gays that love to say, I'm not like other gays. Like, yes, you are, and it's okay. You don't have to be ashamed of the community. The community's here.
We're here for you.
We're here for you.
Right.
But usually it's because people are trying to affect their proximity to straightness.
Yeah.
And a lot of people judge themselves by how passable or how straight they can be.
Right. And I'm
which
like,
is weird.
girl, but
you do.
To your point, like now that I'm thinking about it, as far as like you don't look like or act like,
Both.
right? Because like look like I don't think I've ever heard that.
Do you? Because
But act like I have. But I think that's a dig to the gay community,
right.
because the one person I'm thinking about, and now that I remember specifically,
Say their name. No, I'm kidding.
I think it's because like and I think like this can go for both of us. Like we are both really intelligent. Like we can make shit happen at work and like things of that nature. And I feel like the reason why, like someone told me that, and it's business. What did I say that?
No, sorry. Go
Oh no! The reason why someone told me that, I think and it's been years since since I'm remembering this.
It's switching. I'll let you finish, but
Yeah, but I think it's been years since they said this to me. But I think it was more of a dig at the community because I was educated, I was smart, and like whatever that means, right? But I think that they were trying to put the community in a box and saying like they're not on the same level as I am as a straight individual.
and they weren't for a really long time. Gays weren't on the same level because we weren't given the same opportunities.
Right.
We weren't. That's why the sort of gay rights movement happened the way that it
Exactly.
did. But our generation was a part of that generational switch.
Yeah.
Which is why I think we're seeing a reversal of a lot of gay rights, because a lot of straight people are saying, "What do you mean they're disadvantaged? They're doing better than I am. They're
just
doing
don't have
better than I
kids.
am. They just, but that's what they're doing in their mind. They're saying, we don't understand this because we
right.
grew up in a time where we weren't going to get the same opportunities because we were gay men.
And that's interesting you say that, because I think like even during my coming out, like my mom told me like she was just scared for me. And it's like,
But she was right though.
Exactly.
You
No,
could, at the time, it
that's what I'm
wasn't until
saying, like-
2020 that you couldn't get fired for being gay.
right. And that's what I'm saying. Like I can imagine that's why they say things like that, right? Like
Right.
it's never like it is what it is. Like I don't think it's coming from a malicious standpoint.
From your
Some
mom, no, but your coworker, it's unacceptable.
But I think it's just because of the way they were conditioned growing up. Because
Correct.
they're in the same age range. I will
Correct.
say that.
But
And
what
I-
I'm saying is your mother, because she birthed you and raised you, is allowed to say that, but someone I work with is not allowed. That's the way I feel.
yeah. No. Yeah. I see what you're saying now.
This lady
But I
raised
think-
me. She can say what she want.
Yeah, she can tell me whatever she wants.
Right.
You
No.
don't back the fuck up.
Your misconceptions, go take them elsewhere.
Right. And maybe I failed in like being like, what the fuck does that mean? Granted, I would never say it like that.
You would never.
No. But asking like,
thank you.
literally, that's what I did.
You said thank you.
I forgot what I said, actually. I feel like that's what some shit like I would say. Just be like, okay, thanks.
That's different.
more of just like passive. I like get out of my face.
I'm really passive. We haven't said that this season.
Oh my God, I haven't.
You're
And
so
that's me.
passive.
For anyone who's new here, I'm very passive.
Pasiva.
No, but I think also like in the sense of like generational shifts, like
Yeah.
I think that's very, very true. And it's like, I'm sorry, I'm traveling so much, like, and you have kids to stay home.
Right. Do you? It's for another episode. Do you dress very like thinking about the community? I have found myself in recent years dressing much more feminine than I used to.
Yes, I would love to dress even more feminine. I just don't feel like my body.
Right. It has nothing to do with.
Right. That's just me.
Yeah. It has nothing to do with that. It's just
Go back to episode 6.
Right. And 2 and 3 and 7 and 8 of last season.
Literally, like I feel like it's just because I don't feel comfortable myself in my body to
Right.
be able to do that. I would absolutely love to do shit like that. Like
I would
love
love to you dress.
I would love to go out in high heels one day. Granted, my feet
Really?
would I would love to do that.
I'm making a face because that doesn't make me.
I
To me,
would
that's not
love to do that.
To me, that's not something that I would like.
I don't know why I would love to do it.
For me, but like I love a crop top. I love a crop.
Oh
moment.
yes. I do too. But like I don't have that
Ay,
confidence.
todo, though. No, I'm kidding.
I'm just gonna say here.
We need to wear crop tops together.
We do.
You would wear it in PV, right?
Yes.
You wouldn't. You wouldn't.
I don't know. It depends on where we're going. If we're going to the pool, duh.
What if we're going out?
I don't know. Like I feel so uncomfortable.
Really? The whole time?
Probably.
And
like,
when you're drinking, it doesn't get better?
when I get to that point, like of not caring, I'm fine.
Oh,
But like
I love a crop moment.
getting there, like it's hard. It's really hard for me
Yeah.
to like just be like, I'm gonna leave the house like this.
Oh.
Like it's really hard. There are times
And
where
it has nothing to do with you looking gayer
no
and everything to do with your body.
yes, how comfortable I am in my body,
Got it.
in my skin, and like that's where it lives. Absolutely nothing to do with my femininity. I would absolutely love to do crops with these shorts, this.
Those shorts are really long for you.
They are, but they're also tight. So that's why
No,
I was
I
like,
know,
okay.
but I'm saying they're very long for you. I love them. I think they look fantastic, but
Thank
you're usually in a
you.
booty.
I am not a booty.
You're usually in a booty short. You're usually like
I am.
I'm like you're like this inseam is 2 inches. It's way too long. It's way too
3,
long.
you're past it.
Right.
No, yeah, no, I would love to be in a crop, but I think that body aspect of it all is what takes me away from that.
Yeah.
Because I love it. And to your point, like what you were mentioning earlier, like I love someone who looks masculine and is very dresses feminine.
Yes.
Like that.
That's why I want a crop top. Is it on the shop?
It is.
Okay, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in just a second. You want to talk about it now?
Yeah, since you brought it up.
All right, so you do it.
Speaking of, as I mentioned on I think it was last season finale.
Yeah.
I was so excited because I wanted to have a shop for us. So as of today, it is live. You can now buy different items, different branded items.
Yeah.
We have mugs, shirts.
Is there a crop top on there?
If there's not yet,
If there's
will
not,
be.
it's coming. But we are really
Yes.
excited to have merch. We have people ask us
we
about
have
it.
merch. Yeah,
And they look
why the fuck did I
good.
say merch? Yes, I know.
It
I
looks
love
good.
it.
So you'll find the links either on our link tree or even below here. We're able to link it now on our YouTube. But
Yes.
yeah, I just wanted to add that quick little plug.
We also have a new website. It is jkbutgay.com.
Yes.
That's just it.
That's just it. It's easy
There
to
won't be-
remember. Just go to jkbutgay.com. You can see all of our shops are links on there and some of our episodes. And yeah, we're evolving. We're growing our show.
And none
thanks
of
to
this
you all.
would, I was gonna say none of this would be possible without y'all. So we're so thankful that y'all are here, that y'all are watching us, that y'all are tuning in.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned, we love everything that y'all say, all the shares, all likes, comments. We see them all. More Kendrick than I, but he'll tell me.
Yes,
But
I
we
send
love
to
them
you.
all.
I
Yeah.
send them to you. But all right, you ready for Don't Piss Me Off?
I am, yeah. So Don't Piss Me Off is our one of our main segments that we do at the end of each episode that we hone in on something that pisses us off about the episode, about the topic at hand. So today being
Masculinity.
masculinity.
We had to take a little break, y'all. We were just like making sure things were good.
As you can tell, we took a break
We
because
took a break and Jake doesn't know where he is.
I know. I'm like, what day is it? What year is it?
Yeah.
But you want to go first?
Yeah. So for me, I really wish people would stop saying that they're straight acting. Like,
What does that even mean?
what does that even mean? Like, a lot of people will say in the gay community that they're
Uh-huh.
straight acting. That does not make sense to me.
That's also like very unattractive.
Well, it's
honestly,
very
kind of.
unattractive, and straight men are really gay. Straight men are really, really gay. They say a lot of really gay things.
Girl.
They act like gay men. And so I'm like, straight acting, that's weird. For me, when someone says that, that's a red flag. If I hear someone say
Yeah,
that
I'm
they are
straight
straight acting, I'm like,
Get away.
right.
Yeah, straight men are very gay.
Yeah.
And for those that aren't, or like if they're straight acting, I'm like, y'all are the ones on fucking Grinder.
Yeah.
Fucking RDC.
Imagine. The RNC?
RNC.
Yeah.
That's how much I fucking care about them.
No, sometimes when I'm thinking about straight men or even gays that are masked, I'm like, are you masked or are you just like on the spectrum?
What?
Because I feel like if someone doesn't like, first of all, men on the spectrum are some of the most attractive men out there, and they know what they're doing in certain places. But when I see someone act really masked, I'm like, are you masked or just on the spectrum? Like, are you just unaware of your femininity in general?
Oh, because they're just so
Unaware of or they
Do you
don't
think they
care.
not care?
They don't care.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
They don't care.
But then wouldn't they not care to be feminine also?
But I don't think that they have the ability to move into that space.
They're not understanding the differences.
The differences, yeah.
Got it. Not left on the spectrum.
Yeah.
Not being picked up on Netflix.
That's how you find someone. That's how you find someone attractive is make sure they're on the spectrum. I saw a TikTok video that was like back shots from someone on the spectrum.
Is that
He said that. He said back shots of someone on the spectrum there's nothing like it.
who said this?
I'll show you a video.
I'll blip it out. But okay. Wait, they said backshots by someone on the spectrum is top notch?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What is wrong with people?
Because people on the spectrum are like they're there for the goal. They're there to make it happen.
Any hole's a goal.
Damn, not like that.
That's what I
Wow,
heard.
so you're on the spectrum,
That's
you're a
what
hoe?
I
Your turn. Roland, don't piss me off.
My don't piss me off. I really hate it when someone asks or not asks, but when someone finds out that someone is gay, that they say, "Oh, well, you don't look gay."
No one's ever told you that. I'll let you continue. I'm sorry.
To be fair, he's right. But
In general,
like
I had no idea he was gay.
Yes, I'm like, that's not a compliment.
Right.
That is absolutely not a compliment. Like
Right.
they don't realize that, and I don't know what the fuck why they would even say it in the first place.
Because the goal is
to be masculine.
Yeah, the masculine straightness or proximity to straightness is the goal. But
I roll.
right. But for us,
Major
we
eye roll.
are constantly making sure that we are bucking that, both in
Yes.
the way that we act in the community, the way that we are promoting our show, the way that our show is based in the way that our show is presented is to
Yep.
make sure that we're bucking all of that. So as you heard today, you'll hear us talking about like sort of this battle
Balance.
that we have, or battle in our minds of if this is actually something that of who we are. Is it a little bit part of toxic masculinity? But that's a big
right.
part of what our show is. But
Yeah.
I wanted to end by saying that we are going on a little break.
We're gonna take a little break.
Not very long though, but next week on May 21st at 7:30. Is that what we're gonna do?
We're gonna do 7:30.
7:30. We are actually gonna do a live show. Don't worry, we're not gonna be live anywhere. It's gonna be right here.
This is what you'll see.
Right, so you can come to our YouTube channel. We're doing it because it's our first birthday.
It
It is the
May
JK Bouquet Show's
21.
first birthday. Not me spitting on the mic. So many jokes there. We'll let them slide. But anyway, after that, we'll be back in 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
So
Yeah.
2 weeks after the 21st, which
Correct.
is June, the first week of June. We'll be back for Pride Month.
We'll be back for Pride.
We have a lot in store for the rest of the
Yes.
season. A lot of great things, but
Amazing guests. that are to
amazing
come.
guests. We're trying. We had a lot of great guests for this first half of the season, but want to make sure we're continuing to grow and build. But if you all have any sort of people that you think would be great on the show, put them in the comments. Reach out
Yeah.
to us. We're all
us
ears.
know.
But we'll see you all next week when we go live for our first birthday.